What's going on? What's going on, y'all? I see since I ain't been going live for a minute, they ain't even pushing my live to the FYP. And okay, Haitian Ghost, what up, my guy? What's good, brother Sapase, my guy? What's good with you? Yeah, so yeah, man, it's been a long time, brother. I just, just been taking a little rest, you know what I'm saying? Falling back from all social media and all that. Well, on this platform anyway, man. But yeah, I'm here in DR now, bro. Just kicking it, you know what I'm saying? I figure I get on here and chop it up, while I'm out here, you know what I mean, sipping on a little what is this? This is one of my favorite drinks, Triple A Reservists. Yeah, AAA. I don't know if you ever had that, but smooth as hell. Coconut, fresh coconut water and lime. Yeah, you know, smooth, bro, smooth. But yeah, man, I'm just chilling, just chilling. Let me give y'all a little views for those of you guys that's just tuning in. I mean, sitting here in my apartment. I got some breadfruit. You know what I mean? Compo life, y'all. What y'all know about that? Yo, I'm content with just doing this after a hard day of work. Relax, handling business. The next thing I like to do is just come home. I got the beach right down the block. I could literally walk to the beach from here. 5 minute, 7 minute walk. You know, and swim, come back, have a little drink, and chill. What's good, travel POV? What's good? What's good? What's going on, y'all? Yinth Alexander Vargas. I appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm just it's been a minute, y'all. I miss my people. For all of y'all that has supported the channel, I just want to say thank you. You know what I mean? Like y'all have no idea how hard this shit is. And for anybody that's trying to be a content creator, you know, you got to ask yourself how bad you want it, because it don't come easy. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this shit for about 4 years now, and the kind of money YouTube is dishing out, I could wipe my ass with that. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm gonna be real. Let me plug my phone in. I'm gonna be real with y'all. So it was just like, okay, I kind of fell back from putting out content. Because you got sometimes we got to sit back and reflect on our lives. You know what I'm saying? And I had to reflect on, all of this content creating shit. And I'm like, yo, I put out like over 200 videos. Where's the support at? Where's really the support? Especially when you're somebody that really goes out your way. And this ain't a rant, y'all. This is not a rant. It really ain't. It really ain't a rant. I'm just, especially when you go out your way, to make videos, informative videos, so you think you are, you know what I mean? Helping people to navigate out here in these DR streets, because it's not easy being a gringo, you know what I'm saying? Coming out here, trying to pave a way for other people, you know what I'm saying? Only for people to waste your time. Y'all have no idea. You know what I'm saying? And this two shop, it has passed. I got on here before, my little rants. I'm over that, But now, family, I'm just focusing on what Jay got to do, getting my house done. One thing I do want to share with y'all, though, is because my time is limited. I'm out of here come Monday. I got here on Tuesday. I came here, flew in on the 14th, and I'm leaving out on Monday. But I managed to get a few things accomplished, and I'm going to share something with y'all. Anybody that's trying to get ceramics done in Puerto Plata, this is one of the things I try to do, put out informative information so y'all know where to go to get cheaper products. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up getting somebody to buy up there with me. So now I'm not the only American living up in there in the compo. Actually, I got three of my peoples and came up and bought some property. So now, we're all focusing on that, changing the whole community, because there's a lot of things we're going to implement, up there and try to make it more of a tourist attraction, and these are the things that y'all should be thinking of. People that's looking to make the transition, being a content creator. I need help being a content creator. What do I do? Theo, the micro demolisher. If you're looking to be a content creator and you serious and you really want to be a content creator, I can help you. I can help you. This is what I do. I can give you all the information. I can give you two choices. I could teach you how to grow a platform to whereas, you'll get I don't want to go out of topic, guys. So just let me answer this man's question, somebody, because he's really trying to be a content creator. So I'm going to give you two choices. I can teach you how to grow organic subscribers, let's say about 50,000 subscribers in 90 days. I could teach you how to do it, or you can pay me to do it for you. I tell you what, it's cheaper for me to teach you rather than me to pay you paying me to do it for you. All right. So if you're serious about growing an organic platform of subscribers to whereas they will patronize and support your business, and you're serious about it, I'm not even giving out my number because this is for people that's serious. You email me. Email me at taylorjayson01 at gmail.com. All right? I got you. I got you. I can go over all of what I do and how I can help you, But back to, all of what's going on in DR. So yeah, I managed to get two of my friends to come up, and buy up in the compo with me. So now I'm not the only one up there. I solely came because I was gonna give myself a little time before I made another trip coming down here. Because now I'm not. I told y'all before the last video that I made, I was like, yo, I'm not showcasing no more properties. The only way that you'll see any properties, reasonable properties, is if they fall into my lap. Going out there looking for them, I'm done with that, family. I'm done. I just had a lot of people waste my time. You know what I mean? And but that doesn't say that I won't help somebody that's really serious. You know what I mean? But if y'all looking forward to me posting that kind of content in the future, it's not going to happen. I'm changing my YouTube channel in a whole different direction. You know what I mean? But yeah, so I came down here to seal a deal. So I done, sealed the deal on two purchases. So I'm happy about that. Ain't nothing like coming on vacation making money. So I'm happy about that. Another thing is, as I tell y'all, when y'all get down here, it's like, yo, by the time we get down here, the clock starts, so it's like trying to get everything crammed in at one time, and time goes by fast, y'all, especially when you're trying to do business and then take care of what you got to take care of at the same time. You know what I'm saying? I really should have given myself maybe about 3 or 4 more business days before I flew back home. But, the grind don't stop. The grind don't stop, Let me see. Say hello to me. What's going on, Patricio? Hello, my name is Kata. What's going on, guys? Thank y'all for joining the live. But yeah, so where I'm at now, I went and got two estimates on the ceramics on the crib. So now and I always say, yeah, behind the combo. I always say make sure you get more than 3 estimates. That way, you're not taking all your money and spending it in one place. And, the idea is to come out here and try to save money rather than spend more than what you have to. You know what I mean? And I know a lot of us, as I said, our time is limited. I'm guilty of it right now. I'm on a time schedule. But I managed to get my ceramics, and I'm gonna tell you how the price and all of that for those of you guys who are looking to, buy ceramics. And I'm actually gonna do a video tomorrow because his prices are really, really good, y'all. Really good. He's from Europe. He's from Europe, and he's got his own fetateria, and he sells all these ceramics. So I ended up spending on everything. Actually, let me get my receipt. Give me a minute so I can show you guys the exact price. I don't want to just go off the head, especially since I've been drinking this AAA Reserves. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Okay. So, okay. So I spent altogether On everything, family, I spent 323,000 Dominican pesos. That's for the grout. That's for all the ceramics, for the top floor, bathrooms. Now, mind you, I'm doing now in U.S. dollars. It's about 5,300, 5,300. This is for, you gotta understand. Upstairs is a big size. We're talking the balcony, the whole entire living room, office, bedrooms, two bed, three, four bathrooms. Four, because it's four bathrooms on the. I got three bathrooms on the third floor. I got three bathrooms on the second floor, and then I got one bathroom on the third. So we're talking, yeah, four bathrooms, closets, walk-in closets, the whole entire house. Materials cost me. That's not now. That's not including the cement. All right. That's not including cement. I'm talking about the grout. All you need to install, the floors, excluding the cement. I'm waiting on my builder to get me the numbers on that. Once I get the numbers on that, I'll let you guys know. I try to help y'all. This cost me nothing, and this is what I'm saying. Like, yo, the kind of information I'm putting out, I should be getting more likes and more love than what I be doing, because I'm genuinely out here trying to help people win. You know what I mean? Yeah, I done had my mishaps. I had people come on my channel and say a lot of hateful BS. You just praying on my downfall, family. You have no idea. And I'll tell you, sometimes in life we may go through things, and sometimes our experiences could either make us or break us, make us stronger, and all of what I went through, it's a learning experience. And I always say to y'all, I have taken losses so that y'all don't have to take them. No, it's no reason for me to tell y'all how much of a loss I took, because you're not gonna give me the money. So why should I tell you how much losses that I've taken? But understand this: you don't have to go through some of the bullshit that I went through. Some of the trials that I went through. But this too shall pass. God has blessed me and has put me in this position to be able to sit here and have this conversation with you and break down numbers with you, so that if and when you are ready to get materials, for that matter, I'm sending you to the correct places where you're going to get good materials for the right price. All right? So I'm telling you, 5,300 for four bathrooms, right? Three full baths, one and a half floors, office, bedrooms, two bedrooms, office, balcony, and all of that. So you can't you can't beat that price. You can't beat it. As I said, tomorrow I'm gonna do a video of the place. It's right here. It's going towards Sosua. If you are coming from Puerto Plata, it's going towards Sosua. If you're coming from the airport, we're talking about literally 5 minutes from the airport. 5 minute ride, maybe even less than that, depending on how fast you drive. All right, so that's what the numbers are. I'm pretty much, family, at the tail end. This year JD will be closing out. We're getting the house done. I went up there today. Everything looks good. It's just a matter, of me buying these materials, and then I'll go ahead and start with paying for the work. And that's normally how I do it with my builder. I pay for my own materials. He gives me the cost on how much the labor is, and if he tells me 10,000, I'll give him half, and then once he's done with the job, I give him the rest. So this is how we do it. And if you're looking to do that, as I said, family, I'm focusing on my own on projects and stuff that I got going on now. Anybody that's looking to make the transition down to Dominican Republic, I suggest you have a plan. Don't be one of those people that come down here and trying to figure this shit out, because there's a lot of people that do it and find themselves, with their tail between their legs, going back where they came from. Don't be one of those people, family. Please, you know, plan it out. It took me 4 years to build this damn house. I mean, I bought the land. I had the land 2 years before I broke ground, and then taking me 4 years to build. So in all, it's a 6 year process. That's my age or maybe even younger. Start now. You know what I'm saying? Start now, so that when you do hit retirement age, in which I'm not, I got a plan. And as I said, we all should have an exit plan. You know what I mean? Learning a new skill has enabled me to be able to, make the transition faster than I thought. You know what I mean? Being able to work from home and making the same kind of money I'm making in New York, if not more. You know what I mean? So that's really what I'm focusing on now, family. The YouTube shit, you know. And I'm not even gonna say, I listen, I appreciate all my subscribers. There have been subscribers that have reached out to me, and I gotta shout them out. Shout out to Shania. I appreciate you. Shout out to Craig. Shout out to Chris. Shout out to Crazy World, Maurice. It's a few of y'all. Haitian Ghost, all my riders from the beginning. That has been Louis. Shout out to you too. It's a lot of y'all that have shown me a lot of support and has been there through my journey. Whether even when shit has not went the way I thought it would have gone. You know what I mean? There have been times, trust me. But I gotta give recognition for those who have shown me support through this with this channel. But now, focusing on moving out here and doing some other business ventures and stuff is what I'm really, really trying to do. I don't want to shy away from this platform because I will be honest, this platform has gotten me, to where I'm at in terms of support. If it wasn't for this platform, I wouldn't have some of the solid connections with some of the brothers that I have met and sisters that I have met. You know what I'm saying? So it has been a blessing, It has definitely been a blessing being able to meet solid people who, you have like-minded, things in common with, You're like-minded, So I do appreciate that because I will tell you, once you start stepping outside the box, you may leave people behind, people that just are not, going where you're going. And it's not meant for everybody to go where you go. It's just not meant, and it's not like you trying to, you intentionally want to leave those people, but, you trying to get to a better place. So I've been, through that, and throughout this journey, the level of support, a lot of us, trust me, I'm sure y'all are guilty of being through this too. People, you rely on support, family, friends, those are the ones that least, those are the ones that do not support your endeavors. You know what I mean? The biggest supporters you'll have is people that, you pretty much don't know. And I learned that, through growing this platform. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I got a family member. Oh, I see you. Yeah, you see me, but I don't hear you. You see me though, but I don't hear you. You know what I'm saying? I don't see you ever share or a like, from family? Hell nah. Nah. But want to be the first to come and enjoy, you enjoy all of your hard work though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it be like that sometimes, family. It do. But I appreciate those who, as I said, who have supported. You pretty much embrace those who embrace you, man. That's what it should be about. Salute to y'all who's drinking. When I tell y'all this is smooth, smooth. But yeah, so I'm, as I said, family, I'm closing out by the end of the year. I'm done. I'm done. House done. And then I'll be working on other investments before I'm, before I'm fully ready to make, okay, before I'm fully to make that transition. So what's going on with y'all? What's going on with y'all? What are y'all plans? Like anybody got plans of leaving the States? Like, what are your plans in terms of your transitioning? Because that be a lot of us, problem, especially the ones who have made investments in DR and trying to figure out, like, damn, how am I going to get down there full time, especially if, we're near retirement age, you know? That was my biggest problem. Yeah. I don't want to be in a situation where I got to live off disability. It's not to say that I can't, because I could go on disability. I thought about it, but like, nah, I'm not doing that either. I want to be able to, make money and not be limited to what I make only because I'm on disability. Not to say that, listen, you do what you do, but I just don't want to be one of those people. Not if I don't have to. Now, if I got to, that's one thing. Because I said one thing I'm not going to do. I'm all this hard work and money that I spent, in building this house, I'm not trying to be down there just 3 times, 4 times a year to enjoy it. My shout out to you, Louis, one of my boys on here. We be talking. He built his, and he's Dominican. He built his house a few years ago, and he's still, having that issue. And I said, bro, just take what you got and just go and enjoy your house, man. You got 2 floors. It's not like it's a whole house. The bottom, is an apartment. You got the top floor. Rent it out. There goes to some passive income coming in. Living out here is how you want to live. It's all how you want to live, family. I know there's people have their different ideas on how much a person can survive on out here. Me living up in the compo is easy for me because one, I built my house with cash, cash money. I didn't, borrow anything. All of what I spent is out of my pocket. So for me, it's just really utilities. I don't got no mortgage or anything like that to pay back. Utilities, and I'll be growing my own fruits and vegetables, and I got enough space. I bought more property up there to extend my property line. So there's a lot of things that I have done. Within this week. I bought more property up there where I'm at too, along with my peoples. Because what we gonna see. One thing I tell y'all. For those of you guys that's looking to move down to Dominican Republic, like, yo, what's the point of moving down here and you cannot do what you want to do in terms of your land? You don't spend all this money on land to build a house, and you can't have your own livestock, and y'all want to move into these communities and subdivisions only because, oh, I don't feel safe. So I mean, I hate to say it. So why invest down here if you feeling unsafe? It just doesn't make sense to me. Why move to a place where you got to be in a community gated up only because, and then paying that HOA fees? You know, See, I built up in a compo for a reason. I'm gonna be self-sustainable up there. I finally got the right kind of people that are on the same page. Everything is gonna be community shared. Everything is gonna be shared. The bartering system. You growing this, I'm growing that. We all growing. Different things so that we can barter it. That's the idea. I've done a lot of research on agriculture and how much money you can make. And I tell y'all all the time, buying land. Even when I had people tell me, "Why you buy up there? Why your vision is not my vision." Don't ever let nobody take you away from your vision. Don't ever let anybody. I'm gonna repeat that again because that could really discourage you. I could have been discouraged, but land is land, and no matter how much you buy, listen. The first my house, just to give you an idea, because I had my people come up there today, and they bought the property. It was like, yo, when they seen my house for the first time, they said, "How big is your lot?" I said, "Y'all, it's only 200 square meters." They was like, "You built that big ass house on that?" I said, "This just gives you an idea of what you can do with 200 square meters." You know, you could build. Put it this way, because I know a lot of us get confused with the metric system. Out here they go by square meters, and in America we go by square feet. So my house is damn near almost 6,000 square feet. You know, hi, hon. Could you please call me? Oh man, it's crazy. Yeah, my house is 6,000, almost 6,000 square feet. I got a lot of space, and then as I said, I didn't extend the property. So growing, chickens, bro, y'all don't even understand. Y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see. As I said, I'm shifting, okay, I'm shifting the narrative. I'm shifting the narrative. Yeah. I'm pretty much gonna be doing the homesteading life out here in DR, living off the land. That's the way to go. That's the way to go. Come down here and be able to be self-sustainable. God forbid something happens, and I think about the states and all of that. Health, my health and all of that. I got a chance to turn my health around and all of that. growing my own fruits and vegetables. I know what's being put into my stuff. In America, we don't know what we eating, man. You know, a lot of shit that we eating is genetically modified. Don't get me started, but I'm serious. A lot of expats that are living here, especially the ones that really take good care of themselves, man, they done added a good 10 years on their life, and a lot of them in their 60s looking good out here, in these DR streets. It's all how you come out here and live. You one of those people that want to come out here and get mixy and want to be in the club and shit like that all day. Yo, do you? But it catches up to you at some point in time. The idea is to come out here and just chill, chill. I got my people that I mess with, and I keep my circle small. I don't need to have a whole lot of people around me. Keep my circle small. But y'all, I gotta get some more of this. When I tell y'all, I'm a social drinker. So when I drink alcohol, I usually drink it around, friends, family. Yeah. So I'll tell you, this drink, the triple was the reservist, triple A reservist, Brugal, triple A reservist with lime and coconut water. That shit is so refreshing, y'all, and less calories too. Less calories, but amazing. But yeah, man, this is the life. Let me give y'all a view for those of y'all that just tuning in. Show y'all what we got going on here in the campo. I got my breadfruit trees right off of the balcony. You know what's going on? Ava Flower with two Ace. Yo, I can't pronounce the name, but what's good? What's good? Yeah, we out here, man. DR life, campo life, man. Just chilling. I got the beach 7-7. I wish I could walk and talk going down to the beach, but it's only a 7 minute walk going that way. 7 minute walk going that way, but yeah, man, I love this shit, y'all. It's just I'm from New York. I don't know where y'all from, but coming from a city where you just constantly like work, 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 hustle, hustle, bustle, like this is refreshing to just be able to sit here and relax and enjoy. People walking by. I got my little neighbors and shit. They treat me good out here. They treat me good. My little neighbors, because I come out, I try to make it out here at least 4 times. And I said to myself, I'm going to miss this little apartment because I done built relationships with the people in the community. You know what I'm saying? Like I be chefing it up, be giving them food. They be trading off. I got my little mujer down the block that be, inviting me for coffee in the mornings. So we be having our coffee time and shit. It's cool. It's cool. I love it. Look at the cows, y'all. Look at the cows. That's when you know you in the country. Look at the cows. Yeah. I appreciate you. Appreciate you, Ava Forward, 2866. You enjoy your day too. But yeah, man, ain't nothing like it. The country life, just chilling, taking it all in. Thinking about I got 2 more days to go. I'm like, oh man. Y'all have no idea. For those of y'all who have stuck with me from the start to where I'm at now, and y'all see the progress at the house, yeah, there has been bumps along the road, but I wouldn't trade it in for the world. All of what I know, it has, made me stronger, made me more knowledgeable about construction and, all of that. So now can't nobody pull any wool over my eyes. Like I know, like and sometimes, bad experiences is your best lessons. You know what I'm saying? But your bad experiences are your best lessons. So, yeah, yeah. But by I think about like January, by my birthday next year, moving key ready. They asking me already like, yo, when you coming back? When you coming back? I'm like, it's gonna be a while because I gotta, I'm gonna try to make it back down here like for November. Because before I used to stay for a month, but I'm like, nah, I'd rather just come like every other month or every other 2 months, for a week, and spread it out like that, opposed to staying for a whole month. Because when I stay for a whole month, it takes time for me to regroup. You know what I mean? Because being on vacation, you losing money. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're trying to build and finish up. So that's why now I just come like a week at a time. Every other month, every other 2 months. Like that. Damn, so good, y'all. But yeah, I got a hola, ¿cómo está? Yeah, I wonder what she got over there. They always selling something. One thing I will tell you, man, Dominicans are hustlers, man. They make it happen. They make it happen. You know, they really do. And that's why I say you buy your land. Try to buy your land in a community where there's no stipulations. You know, if you want to open up a little commado, you know, like up there in the campo where I'm at, man. It's funny, right? For those of you guys who've been, following my journey, Jesus is the way. For those of you guys who've been following my journey, y'all know that I was gonna buy that little piece of property right across the street, right next door to me. So the old man, when I was ready to buy it, he had, a change of heart. So I'm like, come on, man. And now that I'm ready to buy, yeah, I did take a little longer than expected, but I told him, I said I had things going on. So, make a long story short, he ended up building a casita right next to my crib, right? And I'm just like, fuck. When I my peoples that's working for me, they sent me a video. They said, yo, he's building right next to your house. So now when I get there, I'm talking to him in Spanish. The man is about he's about he's old. The man is old. He's got to be, I say no, maybe 80, but he's strong. Put me to shame. That man walk up and down that mountain every day. I'm like, damn, put my big ass to shame, y'all. For really do. So he, he, I appreciate you. Thank you guys for joining. For those of you guys that's joining, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate y'all. But yeah, he's about 80 years old. So I said to him, I said, hey, Efe, ¿cómo está? ¿Por qué tú no esperas para mí? Tú sabes, yo comprar la terreno, dímelo. He said, because he heard me making another negotiation with because like I said, I bought some more property. So he told me, he said he didn't want me to negotiate anything with him in front of the other owner that I bought the property on the other side of me. So I said, he told me, just wait until January. He said, in January, I'm going to sell you the property. I said, all right. So now, family, I got a little casita right next to my house. And for those of you guys who don't know what a casita is, it's pretty much a little Dominican house. But I always think about ways, because this is the thing, family. When you get down here, you got to be vigilant. Vigilant in a sense, like just like the Dominicans are vigilant. You ask them what they do for a living, they tell you they do multiple things. Especially if you're not making enough money. Like, yo, ain't nothing wrong with coming down here and hustling as long as it's honest. I have nothing wrong with an honest hustle. No, there's nothing wrong with an honest hustle. I don't see nothing wrong with it. So when I seen the casita, I said, damn, you know what I could do with here? Because I'm like, I'm already going to sell chickens and stuff like that, the goats, all of what I could grow up there, I'm going to grow. And I said, that little casita, I'm going to make a mini market, sell all the little things because they don't have any of that in the compo. And I told y'all that before. If you're going to move into a community, the first thing you should be telling yourself is, damn, what what can I bring in this to community to generate some kind of income? You know, you should always be thinking about passive income. That should be like the first thing in mind when you're trying to move down here. Like, how can I, you wherever it is, you want to make your land and your house work for you, and that's what most of these Dominicans do. We the only ones that don't do it. We come down here and move into these communities, buy land and shit, and don't let our land work for us. Don't grow crops. Don't grow fruits and vegetables. It's like, yo, what is the point? Why spend all this money and not let your land work for you? I know a lot of, and listen, y'all do what you do, but that's just not me. You know, I want banana trees and all of that. Even my neighbors, they look out for me here. I could take you to my little girlfriend house right now and show you guys like and yeah, my house is big. It's not something that I wanted. I got stuck with a big house. But for those of you guys, it's like, damn, I ain't got the money, man. Listen, I could show y'all some little houses that you could build out here for 30,000, 40,000. You know what I'm saying? 50,000. Definitely under 100. You know, nice, nice. Ideas. These, and if whether y'all know it or not, a lot of these. Oh, that breeze is feeling good now. Yeah, the breeze is feeling good. A lot of these compo homes, they really starting to upgrade these compo homes. Don't sleep on these little Dominican compo homes out here, because I had already said, now family, it's always good to have options. I want y'all to know that it's always good to have options. That other property that I got in Sabana Caroso, for those of you guys have seen it, listen, I'm not. I done already built this big ass house. You think I want to spend another 4 years trying to build something? No, been there, done that. Now I'm doing small, compact, nice, luxury. It doesn't. Listen, because most people, as we get older, less is more. Less is more. You gotta tell yourself that. As we getting up there in age, who the hell wants to maintenance something big? As I said to y'all before, I got stuck with this big house. I had no idea what the fuck was going on until I'm like, wait a minute, what the hell? But that's a whole nother story. But now, you don't really have to build that big, and don't let people tell you that you can't build a house out here for about 30, 40,000. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna show you. If you build a house for about 30, now these, I'm gonna reverse the video so you can kind of get an idea what I'm talking about. And I got a friend that just built a new one. It was y'all, his house, mwah, I love it. They invited me over there last night. I had, yo, this is how much love I get over here. I had my little coffee friend have food for me. She gonna be mad at me because I didn't even have time to go over there and have dinner. Then when I got back last night, my boy was here on the Moto Concha waiting for me, and he's like, "Yo, we invited you over for dinner." I couldn't turn him down. I get over there. She made crab casado and dumplings. Yo, some of the best shit I've ever had. I ain't even gonna lie to you. So I get to his crib, and I'm like, "Yo, this is nice." Now, like I said, I'm gonna show you what his roof is like, but it gives you an idea of what you could build. And y'all, he paid no more. They paid no more than about maybe 30,000 to build it. So I'm gonna reverse it. This is an old one. His is new, but this is the kind of roof they do. Now you got options. You might not have a whole lot of money. Y'all see the top roof? That's what a lot of these houses have. But his is brand new. It's not. This is an old one, but this house right here, I would say, is about. Let me see. Looking at it, this house is probably about. I say about 75 meters, 75 square meters, because you got that extends to it, and then all of that. So this is about 75 square meters. But family, y'all could build something like this for about 40,000. You know, and his house is 50 square meters. He's got two bedrooms. One bathroom. Yeah, he's got two bedrooms. He's got one bathroom, and he's got a little backyard and a little sala, like this. He's got a little balcony in the front. But I'm just saying, for those of you who ain't got it, 10-10. Yeah, for those of you who ain't got it, you can build something like that. You ain't got to come down here and go crazy. Make it easy on yourself. You get your little house, you build it. Now you got enough land to grow your own crops. And let's just say you decide later on you want to do a flat roof. You have that option. But just to get in there and get things started, this is what you can do. And as I said, they modern, like, they putting ceramics and all of that in there. Like, yo, I'm gonna try, if I have time, I'm gonna try to make a video of his 50 square meter home. Do a little home tour of his casita. Very nice. So I said, you know what? With that land up there in Sabanacaroso, I'm gonna do something like that. I got nothing but fruit trees up there, and it'll take me about a year and a half to build a little house like that up there. And Airbnb it, because you got people that like nature, that want to be around nature and all of that. So I'm just trying to help you out appreciate that you have options, and you don't really have to come out of your pocket and spend all this kind of money that you think you got to spend. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe, guys. I appreciate y'all. But yeah, make it easy on yourselves. Because if I would have done it all over again, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm happy with what I got. I'm happy with what I got. But with the kind of money that I spent, I could have, built these little 50 square meter homes and Airbnb them and made a lot more money. You see what I'm saying? So just make it worth your investment. If that makes sense, family. Yeah, and don't think that if you decide to sell it later on that it won't sell. You know, you'll make your money back. And now, as I told y'all before, I got now, now today, as of today, I've got what one. I extended my land. Now my where I'm building my house, it's the lot is 200 square meters on my house, right? I then bought an additional 200 more square meters to extend it. So it's the 200 square meters is in the front. So what I plan on doing is securing the whole house up with a wall, and the front will be for parking. I'm going to get four-wheelers and all that up there. The idea, man, is to, like I said, work from home, be able to work from home. And now that I got the knowledge to do it, my time will be lessened. You know what I mean? Yeah. But and then I got another piece of, so I got about three pieces of property that I currently own in DR. And I'll be real with y'all. A lot of y'all, let me tell you something. A lot of y'all, it's a lot of people who have reached out to me to buy land, and I feel sorry for y'all who never closed the deal only because the land was untitled. Listen, and I'm gonna make I've made this clear to you guys a few times, because that's all I look for. That's all I look for. I only buy untitled property. I don't buy property with titles on them, because I know what to do. Untitled properties, you get it cheap, okay? I'm gonna reiterate that. Untitled properties come cheap. That's because a lot of y'all are scared and don't know what to do and how to go about researching and buying these untitled properties. This is not the first and this is not the second untitled property I bought, okay? I'm just letting y'all know that. Let's see pics of your house. You can see any of the updates that I got on the channel. I didn't put any new videos up, and I'm not until maybe later. I went up there, but I might put out a reel later on. So just stay looking for the reel. Yeah, stay looking for the reel, comma. But yeah. Untitled property is the way to go. I gave y'all the game on how to go about researching it and what you do. You missing out. You could buy because it's cheaper only because it's untitled. Y'all gotta understand that. It's the cheapest you'll find, and it's easy to verify who the owner is and where you need to go to verify it before you sign the sale or contract. It's that simple. Y'all make it harder than what it seems, but when you listen to people, and not do your own research, you end up losing out. And that's what happened to a few of y'all who decided not to buy that untitled property that I bought, and I had somebody else buy right next to me, and he's happy that he did, because you're not going to get the kind of a 628 square meters for the price that he got it for, or I got it for. But you can't force people to do stuff that they don't want to do. I'm not going to do that. I could tell you, and you take it for what I tell you, and do your due diligence by researching it, so that you know that what I'm saying is the truth. It's that simple. Yep. But yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I didn't already put out the word. You know anybody that got untied? And let me tell y'all something. Another thing, don't be afraid to make deals. All they could do is say yes or no. Okay. All they could do is say yes or no. I'm man, yeah, I even got, and I have made like I done bought more property, and then I made some other contracts, and I'm sitting here saying to myself like, damn, where am I the hell getting it? Where am I getting this money? But I tell you this, when you, I'm the type of person when I do something, I move forward with it. Despite what obstacle comes through my fucking way, I am determined to make it happen. You know, especially when you got people on the sideline praying on your downfall. You want to show your ass to show them like, yeah, I've been through this and I went through that, but you know what? I'm still standing. I'm still standing. Oh yeah, but I am determined. When I got something in mind, I'm determined to get it done. That's just me. I guess it's the Capricorn in me. It's the Capricorn in me. Yeah. But yeah, I can't wait to get down here full time and just relax and enjoy the country life, man. The country life. I deserve this shit, and so do y'all. We all deserve it, man. We all deserve it. Aren't y'all tired of the same bullshit? I know I am. And I be trying. Listen, I be trying to help people. People don't even understand. And it costs me. Listen, I look at it like this: when you're in a position to help somebody, especially when you are in a position to, and you don't, all you doing is blocking your blessings, man. All you doing is block. Stop gatekeeping. A lot of us be out here gatekeeping for what? You're blocking your blessing. You understand that the next man you help, once you help them, they might be able to, you never know what they might come back and do for you. You know what I'm saying? So, and helping people here has really cost me my money and time, but it's okay. God has always had a plan for me, so I ain't even stressing over it. There have been times that I have crashed out. We all have our crashed out moments. You know what I'm saying? We all human. Nobody's fucking perfect. But you express yourself and how you feel and move the fuck on, whether a person is hearing it or not. Word. Nicole, I read the prayer message. But yeah, man, I'm just ready for the next phase of my life. 2027 is gonna be a good year for me. I'm already claiming it. 2027 is gonna be a great year. I already see it, y'all. I got a lot of. I've been doing a lot of research on agriculture and shit, and I feel like that. For us, like anybody that's looking to make that investment, what's good, Jay Prince? Oh, be nice, yo, bro. What's good? I'm out here, fam. I'm out here, sitting here. Miss you, bro. Can't wait to see you back out here, man. Yo, be nice. You gotta call me. We gotta chop it up. I want to tell you, oh, there go my boy right here. Here we go. Let me show you. This is the one that made it good. Hey, mira, dímelo, le dulce. Ah, ¿qué pasó? Me? Ahora? Yo tranquilo. Solo. Oh, me? ¿Tú necesito más? Ahorita más. Nada, yo solo tranquilo, mío. Yo comprar, ¿dónde me comprar de 12? Yo preparando, mío. Yo preparando, es mío. Es mi recipe. Yo preparando. Ella like it. Sí, es mío. Ajá. El casado tu esposa, muy bueno. Con dumpling, oh, mira. Mi madre, muy. Ok, está bien. Mira, cuando tú preparas, por qué tú no preparando comida, huh? Tú no preparando comida, tú, I be fucking with him, y'all. ¿Por qué tú no preparando comida? Dime, eh? Ah, I be messing with him. Yo, siempre. Pero yo tranquilo. Tú sabes, yo, el lunes yo para allá. Claro. ¿Eh? Sí, sí, porque ellos no gustan. Ok, dame, mira, mi gente, yo a llamar con mi gente, mira, por favor, toma tu casa, por mi gente cheque. Yo hablando tu casa, gente eh, gusta construir casita. Yo dile mi gente, tú tienes un casita bueno, muy bueno. Mi gente gusta cheque. Ahora. Tú listo? Okay, y'all, hold on. I'm gonna take y'all to his house. Hold on. I'm gonna get on the motorcycle. Y'all stay with me. Give me a minute. I'm gonna show y'all his 50 square meter home. Y'all gonna be like, yo, give me 1 minute. I gotta throw in my my slides. All right, y'all ready? His wife likes my yo, I be out here chefing it up. Y'all think I be playing. His wife like my ambrosia salad, so I'm gonna give it a rest because my girl and her baby, they don't like this shit. They don't like it. But his wife, it's one of those things you hate or you love. And most people love it, and you got those that just don't like it. You know? Okay. Hey, ¿dónde está? Oh, sí. Dice que lo que mi gente, es mi gente busca. Si tiene, no 14, pero busca, cheque tu casa.
Hey.
Claro, ahora, vamos. I'll give y'all a view too. Okay. Y'all hold on. I'm gonna reverse it so y'all can see what's going on. Jefa. Give me y'all views. Give me y'all views. So, pork chop 10, Congrejo.
Cangrejo La Playa.
Congrejo La Playa. 7 minutes. I'm 7 minutes walking to the beach in the opposite direction. Yo, and you stuck in the damn house. I'm up on out of there. Bring your ass up on out of there. I gotta walk up a little bit because the road is bad going to the so give me a minute, y'all. For those of you guys that's just hanging, be sure to hit the like, share, subscribe. Your Spanish is getting good. Yo, I appreciate you. Be nice. You know, I think I took Spanish in college, so, that's why I have a little advantage over people who are just learning. Let me see. Oh, this motherfucker left me. I gotta walk my big ass all the way down there with me, y'all. Let me, family. The internet is a little choppy, so y'all stay with me. And damn, my battery is low, but y'all gonna get enough time to catch his house. Just giving y'all an idea of what you could build out here. You see what I'm saying? Okay. Salud. Uh-huh. Okay. And you got to be friendly, man. You can't walk up in the communities and don't talk, don't say nothing like, huh? Es para vender. ¿Cuánto? He said land over here is for sale. And this community, I love it, y'all, because it's, like I said, it's 7 minutes away from the beach. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and sell it to y'all like, every community's got its issues now. One thing I don't like about the community is that, shit. Okay, so all of this land is for sale here, guys. Uh-huh. ¿Cuánto metro? Dime. Mira, yo no mucho auto porque mi internet es no bueno aquí. Todo para allá mismo. No. Yo no porque mira. Uh-huh. Yeah, it's big. Y'all, it's big. I don't know how big you tripping. You let me, bro. ¿Cuánto metro? ¿Cuánto per metro? Okay. He said he's got to speak to the owner. De la muchacha? Americano. Oh, American owns this. You see, this is what I'm talking about. Uh-huh. Okay, y'all, my bad. The connection is not so good, but just bear with me. I just want y'all to see this house, and then y'all can go, and I'm gonna end the live because my battery's kind of low, all right? And I'm hot too. Sí. Mira, toma el bolso. El dulce allá, entra. Uh-huh. Okay. So let me show y'all. And look, you see, you got a little house here. It's tuyo, it's tuyo? Okay. Okay, so okay. So but look, you can build a little, this is his house, y'all. This house from here to there is 50, it's 100 metro. See, it's 50 metros, guys. You can Hondo, pero ay, yo. Mira. Okay, y'all. You build a 50 square meter home like this, and then you got land to do your little banana trees, whatever it is that you want to build, and you ain't got to go big. Entra la casa para mi gente cheque. All right, so look, this is his little entryway. He got his little balcony area, right? And then, you can do a tarp roof. It's just the living room space right here. Look at the floors. Beautiful floors, man. Hey, see? Uh-huh. Pequeño pero bonita. Uh-huh. This is the cocina. All right. Now we're gonna show you the bedrooms. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. See, this is the backyard, y'all. Look at the backyard.